was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day as usual. I'm so excited for this video because I feel like I haven't done a video like this in quite some time, and this is kind of where my channel originated. We are going to talk about the Sephora VIB spring sale, and I'm going to be giving you guys some recommendations. So the sale is coming up in a couple of days. It starts for ROUGE members on the 17th. I will put all the dates and information down below. If you're a ROUGE member, you can receive 20% off. If you are a VIB member, you can receive 15% off, and if you are a beauty insider, you can receive 10% off. This is so exciting and so amazing. Let me tell you why. Because this is a time to stock up on those items you either need to refill, so they're your most beloved items, or things you've had your eye on, like that Tom Ford bronzer brush or that Tom Ford highlighter. Stuff like that you've been wanting. Now is the time. These are brands that rarely go on sale, so I definitely recommend you take advantage. So that's why I'm here today. I am going to give you a list of my recommendations based on items that are tried and true for me that I absolutely love, and then I'm also going to tell you items that are on my wish list. So we have a lot of items to get through today, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about each item, but I'm not going to go into too much detail, otherwise this video would be really long. So without further ado, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and if you want to hear my recommendations for the Sephora VIB spring sale, then keep watching. Okay guys, like I stated, I will put all the dates and information down below, and I will also be sure to link all the items I mentioned in today's video down below as well, just to make it easy. I would definitely recommend that you start your cart now, so that way once the sale does go into effect, all you have to do is hit checkout and you will be ready to go and save that money. Alright, so first I'm going to talk about the tried and true items that I absolutely love. The first thing I want to mention, and you've heard me talk about this before, is the YSL. This is the All Hours Foundation. This is pricey. This is $58, but it is so worth it in my opinion. I wear BR40, which is cool sand. I absolutely love that it comes with a pump, but this just gives you such a beautiful finish. It's actually what I'm wearing on my skin today. I do have oily skin. This is going to be a full coverage foundation. It's up to 24-hour wear. It's definitely going to be a matte finish, but I absolutely love it, which is why a lot of times I will replenish it, but I usually wait for the sale so I can save 20%. So you will save about $12 buying it during the sale if you are a ROUGE member. Alright, another item that I am wearing today, and a lot of these products I tried to wear today so you could kind of see how they look on my skin. This is something I don't really know if I've mentioned it on my channel, but I've had it for quite some time and I love it. It is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush. This is so pretty. First off, the packaging is beautiful. Now I know when you see this you're going to be like, that is a crazy bright pink. I'm not buying that, but it just gives you a nice flush of color. Like I said, I have it on my cheeks today. I will put a little more on. It looks a little overwhelming in the pan, but when you put it on, it just gives you that nice, pretty rosy cheek, like it says. Again, this is pricey, but it comes in the beautiful mirrored Dior packaging. You do get a little brush. I never use this. I always use my own blush brushes, but this is a really good blush. If you don't like this color, it comes in a couple other different shades, but I really like this pink. I think it's going to be perfect for spring as well. Alright, another item I am wearing today, and I am in love with this. I mean in love with it. It is so incredibly easy, and I am talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. Who doesn't want an easy eye look? That's all I have on my eyes today. So let me show you what I do. This is a cream formula. So I will be honest, I was a little intimidated when I first bought it, but literally all you do, you put your brush in. I will just put a little in my crease, and then I put it on my lid, and it just gives you a beautiful shade. So easy to blend, lasts really long time, so there's good stain power. I have it in Marie Antoinette, but I might pick up another shade in the sale. This is a pretty taupe color, but I absolutely love it. It's worth the money for me, especially since I've been reaching for it every day, and because we are in quarantine right now, this is just an easy eye look every day, so I'd highly recommend this. Okay, another item I am wearing today, and this is pricey, you guys. I never thought I would pay this price for a lip gloss, but I did. And I am talking about Tom Ford. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. I actually have it in the shade Aura. I did recently pick up another shade because Nordstrom was having a sale. So I will be doing a Nordstrom haul coming up as well for things I purchased during that spring sale, so stay tuned for that. But this is just a beautiful, like a mauvey brown shade. And again, the way it goes on your lips, it's just so smooth. I love it. Now, it's not like super shiny. I've definitely found shinier glosses. Like the MAC lip glosses are really shiny, but this is not sticky. I hate to use the term buttery because I know a lot of people use that term, but it does. It feels so buttery, smooth, creamy on the lips. I love this. If you're looking just to splurge for yourself on a really good item just to keep in your purse, I love this shade for a good everyday shade, but it is just so luxe and I love it. I'm really happy with this. And like I said, I did buy another shade. I got it in Love Lust, which is a pretty pink, and you will see that in my upcoming haul. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Okay, another item, I have purchased this probably 3 times, and it is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. And we had a death in the family, as you can see, but I still use it. This is just a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. It doesn't make you look too orange. I do have it on my face today. It just gives you that beautiful sun-kissed look. It lasts you a really long time, but because it is a little pricey, I would recommend getting it during the sale. It smells nice. It smells like coconut, and you can see it has this thin packaging, so even though it's rather large, I feel like it's easy to travel with. It's really good. I would recommend trying this as well. Okay, another item that you've heard me mention like over and over again is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. This highlighter right here, you can see I've hit pan, is so beautiful. I can see the beautiful highlight right there, and I don't really use a lot of the other shades in here, but this highlighter alone is so pretty. Now if you're gonna get this, it comes in 2. I would go for Universal, which is 001. There are 2 palettes. I haven't tried the newer palette, but I love this. If you are a little more of deeper skin, you could use this shade. Sometimes I use this color right here. You can see, let me do a swatch of this one. Sometimes I use this as like a blush topper. I think it looks good as a blush topper, but I love this palette, and because it's Dior, you would think it'd be priced like really expensive, but it's actually $45 and you can save 20%, so you can save $9. What a good deal. So I would highly recommend trying this if you haven't already. Okay, let's mention another gloss. Now, this is a good luxury gloss, but if you want something that's a little more affordable, that's going to kind of give you the same effect, I'd recommend the Fenty glosses. My favorite one is Fenty Glow. It's just the original one. Not only does this smell good, but oh my gosh, so creamy and not sticky. And actually this shade is very similar. You can see it's very similar to the Tom Ford. This is another great one, but she also has it in a couple other shades as well, and I think she has a couple like travel sizes if you didn't want to get this. But this is a great everyday gloss. Love it. Okay, now I want to mention a lipstick. So again, this is something I mentioned before because these are all tried and true products that I want to help you guys out. These are all things that I've been loving. If you want a good nude lipstick, I mean like the most beautiful nude ever, and I don't mean like an orangey nude, I mean more of a nude that has like a grayish tint. This is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, and I got it in the shade Natasha. You guys, this is a beautiful nude, and the staying power is amazing. I love this, and you can see just the white packaging, but it has like a magnetic closure. Love this. If you are on a hunt for a good nude but you're not sure what to pick, I would definitely recommend starting with this. And again, this can be a little pricey, so now is a good time to jump on it. Okay, now I want to mention another highlighter, and this is something that's been around for a while, but it's something I've kind of rediscovered, and I'm actually wearing it today as well, and it is the Tom Ford the Sheer Highlighting Duo. So this is really cute. It comes with this highlighter and then this pink shade. Let me do some swatches for you so you can see what it looks like. So here are the shades right here. So incredibly beautiful. What I like to do is use this pretty pink, and I'll do that right now. I like to use it kind of as like a topper. So it gives me that like all over cheek glow, and then you can take this and use it on the high points of your cheeks or put it on the inner corner. Again, really cute and compact. It is a little pricey, which once again would be a perfect opportunity for you to buy it during this sale. But you can see these are just beautiful, beautiful shades, very, very pigmented. I've had this palette probably for 2 years. I probably should throw it away, but it's still, like, it doesn't have a smell to it or anything like that, and it still works really, really well. But I love this, so I'd recommend picking it up. Okay, I have 2 more products that I already own that I want to share, and then we're going to get into my recommendation and my wish list. I want to mention perfume to you guys, and I know I've talked about this perfume in probably, I don't know, 10 videos, but if you're looking for a good perfume to splurge on, I would recommend the Jo Malone. I have it in 3 scents, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which is more of like a beachy scent, Nectarine Blossom and Honey, and then Orange Blossom. These 2 are really similar, but there's nice citrusy scents. The only thing about Jo Malone, the scent does not last as long as I would like, but when you do spray it, oh my gosh, it's just like heaven. There are so many other really good scents, and you can combine the scents as well to create your own, but this can be a little pricey. I think this size is around $70, so if you use the 20% off coupon, you can save $14, so you can't beat that. I definitely recommend trying these. Alright, now let's talk about skincare. So that's a video that I do have coming up for you guys, as well as a skincare routine. I've had a lot of you ask me about it, and I did do one in the past, but I want to do an updated one for you. A lot of you asked me what I used on my skin, so thank you very much. I am getting older, so I definitely have to take care of my skin. One thing I absolutely love is the Sunday Riley Power Couple right here. This comes in a kit. It's $85, so now you could save $17, but it comes with the sleeping oil. So what I do, I apply this sleeping oil on my face, wait a couple of minutes, and then I apply the Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. So these together, oh my gosh, they make your skin look so nice. It brightens, it softens, it diminishes fine lines and wrinkles, but I've been using these for years and I absolutely love these, so whenever they have sales, I like to stock up. I actually don't need to buy any right now because I have another box waiting for me because I actually bought it the last time I had the sale, but this is a really, really good combination. Okay guys, so that is everything that I have to show you. These are the items that I've really, really been loving. Now let's talk fun. Let's talk what's on my wish list. And I wrote a couple things down. The first thing, even though I love the Marc Jacobs bronzer, I've always wanted to try out the Tom Ford bronzer. That is super pricey. I want to say it's like $115, and then you can get a smaller size for $75, so I might get the smaller size to try it out, but there's a shade called Terra that is really, really beautiful. So I definitely want to try that. I've heard a lot of people say good things about it, and even though I like my Marc Jacobs, I want to try something different this time. Even though I love this, you know, it's always fun to try new makeup. Next, I have an item that's been on my wish list for years, but I've just never pulled the trigger, and it is the Tom Ford bronzer brush. This brush is so expensive, but everyone who I've heard uses it absolutely loves it. It's very similar to the Jaclyn Hill bronzer brush. That's what people say. This is a great one. This is Morphe by Jaclyn Hill, but I just wanted to kind of treat myself to a luxe brush, especially since it's something that I use every day. So that's something that I kind of have on my wish list, so we'll see. They also have blush brushes and stuff, but I've heard the bronzer brush is like really, really good. Okay, now let's mention tinted moisturizers. So one tinted moisturizer I love, I mention this a lot, is the Arbonne. I've been wearing this on a daily basis during this quarantine, except I don't have it on today. I have the YSL on today. This is a good tinted moisturizer, but it's going to give you just a light coverage. I kind of want a tinted moisturizer that's going to give me a little more of a, not a full coverage, but a little more coverage than this does. So I have been wanting to use the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, so I have that on my list, and I figure now is as good a time as any to try it out. And then another foundation I've been wanting to try, and I actually heard SL Miss Glam talking about this. She was raving about it. It's the Pat McGrath foundation. It's called the Skin Fetish Foundation. This bad boy is $68. I thought $58 was expensive. $68 is crazy, but I thought to myself, okay, she raves about it. She says she tried it and now she can't try anything else because it's so good. So I definitely want to try it. $68, I would save 20%. So I would save about $14. So I definitely want to test that out. I've always wanted to, but I always thought it was crazy to pay that price, but I've actually been pretty good. I haven't really bought a new foundation in a while, so I think now's the time to try that out. Okay, another item that I'm going to be restocking on is the Tom Ford Emotion Proof. This is an item that is super pricey, but it is so good, and I've used it for so long, and it's actually an item that I'm out of. I love this mascara, and I never thought a mascara would be worth the $46 price tag, but it really is. It's so good, you guys. I love it so much, so I'm probably going to restock on that. It just does an amazing job of volumizing your lashes, lengthens them as well, and then you can build it up and it doesn't clump. Love it. Need to stock up on that. Then another thing I want to mention is something I need to restock on is the Clinique moisturizer. As you can see, I do not have much left at all, but I love this. I've been using this for years, probably all the way back through high school. It goes great with my skin. Like, I have oily skin, and this moisturizes enough without making it feel greasy or oily, so I'm definitely going to restock this. Then I have two more items. One, there is a new highlighter I saw by Clinique. It's called the Powder Pop Flower Highlighter. I don't know anything about it, but I know it needs to go on my cart because it's a brand new highlighter and I definitely need to try it out. It just looks really, really pretty, so I'm going to try that out. And then I want to get another item for my hair. I'm going to get the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. So I try not to wash my hair every day just because the blow dryer and the curling iron, you know, after a while can really make my hair fried. So I do like to use dry shampoo. Not only does it help create volume, but in addition, it helps kind of clean your hair and make it so that it's not as greasy. I think now is a good time to invest during the sale. So those are the things I have on my wish list, and you never know, that could change. More things could be added. Those are my recommendations. Like I said, now is the time to stock up. I know it's a difficult time and a lot of people aren't really shopping, but I just wanted to give you guys my recommendation on things that I have been loving, and I think if you were to buy anything from the sale, these are some of the items that you might want to consider. So like usual, I will be sure to link everything down below that I mentioned today, and I will also leave all the details down below of the sale so you know when to shop depending on what level you are at Sephora. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I'd love to have you join me over there. I hope all of you are having a fabulous day, staying nice and safe, and I will see you in my next video.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure about myself when I met ya.